If you're looking for affordable and easy recipes for back to school, then this tuna burger is perfect. I'll teach you how, so stick around. Aloha mai kako, my name is Relle and welcome to my kitchen where I like to share all my favorite Hawaiian and local recipes. And today I got a quick, easy, and affordable recipe that's perfect for back to school. I'll teach you how to make some yummy tuna burgers, so let's get started. First, you're gonna heat your cooking oil of choice over medium-high heat in a pan like this, and then we'll make the tuna burger. So you can use canned tuna like I have here, that'll save you some money, or you can use the fresh stuff if you want. Ahi is pretty plentiful here in Hawaii, so that's a good choice. But I'm trying to make this a little bit more affordable with the times that it is now. Any bit of saving helps, right? So a couple of cans of tuna drained, that'll go in here. Then you'll need some panko. Panko is Japanese style breadcrumbs. If you don't have panko, you can use regular breadcrumbs if you want. I much prefer these. You can find them in the Asian aisle at your local grocery store. And then you're gonna add some furikake. Furikake is roasted seaweed with some sesame seed and some other flavors. They commonly used on fish, rice, and things like that. Also found in the Asian aisle at most grocery stores. Oh man, I was doing so well on trying to remember to have everything here before I start cooking. And here I go again, forgetting something. I need the special tool, so hold on. Ta-da! This is a garlic press and a lifesaver. I'll link the one that I have in the description box below. Before that, we'll add some green onion. I like to just use the tops, but if you want to use the whole thing, totally up to you. And then a little bit of garlic. So you can dice it up if you want, that's totally fine. But this makes life so easy. So you toss the garlic in and all you have to do is squeeze like this. And see how it just gets pushed out? A couple of cloves. These ones are kind of big, so I might do one less. So that makes the base of that. Then you'll want to add some salt and some pepper. A little bit, a lot, totally up to you. If you're watching your blood pressure, cut back a little bit on the salt, all good. And then you'll need an egg to hold it all together. So that goes in. Then all we're gonna do is mix this up. Oh. And you're gonna try not to make a mess like I just did. I swear, when I try to do things, you know, nicely and have it look okay, that's when I make the most mess. So maybe I should just go with it. Growing up, we ate a lot of canned tuna. We did tuna patties with like an egg. We called it tuna toteja. I think that's Portuguese, but I'm not positive. But I do have a recipe for that, and you can check that out in the description box here. So, as you can see, it's still a little bit crumbly here. So what I'm gonna do is add one more egg. The egg acts as a binder to get it to stick together. So let's get one more egg. Don't look at my messy fridge, okay? One more egg. Usually one's good, but I had two different brands of tuna cans and one had a little bit more tuna, and that's why. So, but that's the beauty of cooking, right? You can adjust as needed. So see how adding the egg makes it like stick together a little bit more? That's what you want. I'm gonna take off my ring so it doesn't get all yucky. Pan's heated up, so we'll go ahead and put together those patties. You can use an ice cream scoop if you want to get the size. I just kind of eyeball it. And we're gonna make these into burger patties, so it'll go into the bun. So you can make them a little bit bigger. If you want to do sliders, you can make smaller size ones if you want. So about palm size like this. And we'll get that in. You're just gonna cook it for a few minutes on each side. I'll finish these up and then I'll show you this delicious sauce that I like to make that goes inside. It adds a little kick, a little bit of spice, but it's so, so yummy. Wash my hands and I'll be right back. So while the patties are frying, let's put together this wasabi aioli. And that brings me to today's sponsor. Mahalo to Foodland Hawaii for sponsoring this video. As always, thoughts and opinions are my own. But Their Maika'i line just came out with a wasabi paste. So super yummy. It's a root vegetable that has some kick to it. So add a little, add a lot, totally up to you. I am not the most spice tolerant person. Who am I kidding? I'm terrible. My husband, my kids, they can totally eat all kinds of stuff like this. But adding a little bit to some mayo to make like a aioli, super yummy. So you'll start off with some mayo. You can use Kewpie, Best Foods, whatever brand you like, totally up to you. Kewpie is the Japanese style mayo. That one's yummy. And then to that, you're gonna add some of the wasabi paste. It looks like this. Adjust it, the heat to your liking. This is kind of a lot for me. I like it a little bit less, but my husband likes this ratio, so we'll stick to that. Then you'll add some shoyu. Shoyu is Japanese style soy sauce. You can find that in the Asian aisle at most grocery stores. And of course, a little bit of garlic. I minced that one up with the garlic press that we used earlier. And then all you gotta do is mix that up. Make sure you mix it well because you don't wanna take like one big bite of wasabi paste. You want that spread out nicely. So that'll go into the burger. Let's check on the tuna and see how it's going. Give it a little flip. So that's about the color you want. You can go a little bit further if you want that like extra crunch. I'm gonna turn up the heat a little. I turned it down as we were talking so it wouldn't cook too fast, but really, as you can see, it just takes a couple of minutes on each side. We'll let this go. I'll put it together and I'll show you the most delicious tuna burger around. Stick around. All right, the tuna burgers are good. Like I said, if you like them a little bit more crispy, by all means, you can leave it a little bit longer. I like to take them out and put them on a napkin. There's not much oil. I just barely covered the bottom of the pan with some oil. Some people like to not deep fry, but shallow fry it. But I find that this is enough. And you know, I'm trying to make it a little bit healthier, right? So you can toast your buns if you want, totally up to you. But what I like to do is take that aioli that we made. You can spread it over the top and the bottom. So a little bit. If you like the spice, add more. If you don't, then you can cut back. That's like I said, the great thing about recipes, right? So you'll take a burger, and I just kind of broke it, trying to flip it nicely. And then onto that, we'll add a tomato, some lettuce. If you like onions, you can add onions. We'll add a tomato and see if we can get it to stay nicely. And that's how you make a tuna burger. If you want to see more quick and easy recipes, then check out this video here. And until next time, ahui ho!